Hey guys, it is a busy weekend here. We have a gymnastics competition later. My brother's birthday is tomorrow. Some of the kids are getting over being sick, so the house is kind of like in shambles. Need to get that figured out. I've got to go to the grocery store. I started work yesterday, so I thankfully had just one day of work, back to work from maternity leave. But I start my first full week next week, so I feel like I just have a lot of stuff to do in addition, just to kind of prep for going back to work, post maternity leave. Just making my coffee, just finished making my coffee. I actually found a coffee that I like. So there's an ice cream store. I think it might be national now, so you may have heard of it. It's called Grater's, which I love their ice cream, but I've never really tried their coffee. And I went last night and grabbed their coffee and I actually like it. Just plain by itself without milk, sugar, additives, all the things. So I am super happy to find something that I like. And also, my first package of the day just arrived. So I just opened it and I wanted to show you guys these because I got new sunglasses, you know, spring, summer. I found these semi-rimmed ones, which I haven't tried before. I got two of them, one in black, one in brown. But this brand I saw, they're having an International Women's Day sale. So they have 20% off of like all their sunglasses and it goes through March 10th. So there's still time. And let me just try some on. Let me know what you guys think of them. I haven't always been the best at picking sunglasses for myself, but I think these look okay. These are the black ones. I can't keep track of what I've even said, but you can get sunglasses there for under $20. Like a pack of 2 or 3, depending on the style. So both of these were under $20. But I cannot buy expensive sunglasses anymore because with kids, they either get broken, I lose them. I have not been able to keep a good pair of sunglasses. So these are nice. I'm gonna grab a pair of these to run to the grocery store real quick, get my errands done for the day. I'll post a link of these in the description so that you can check these out if you want to. But yeah, grocery store is first up. We just got back from the grocery store. How you doing, buddy? You gonna play while I do groceries? We have like 5 minutes till nap time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick haul real quick. Picked up some spinach and arugula mix, a cucumber, and some mushrooms. This is for lunch. We've been doing meatless lunches, so wanted to have some options there. 2 things of bananas, some ripe, some not. Some strawberries to snack on. I also got some avocado, again, great for meatless lunch. Oranges, apples, cosmic apples back here. Some cilantro. I'm gonna make cilantro chicken. This is grapes. I got some celery and ranch. We were out and that's the kids' favorite, you know, side to dip item. We're also running low on wipes, so I grabbed some extra. We use the sensitive ones. We're gonna do Greek chicken bowls at some point this week, so I picked up some olives and we are running low on jelly. I got the raspberry today. I also picked up a thing of vanilla pudding and chocolate pudding. That is for Isabel's birthday cake. Her birthday is coming up this weekend. Salami and cream cheese is like the go-to snack right now at our house. So I picked up some extra cream cheese and salami. For dinners, I needed some Parmesan cheese and feta cheese. One for the Greek bowl and one for, I forget what. Also some hummus for lunches. Again, good for spreads on veggie sandwiches. I picked up 2 dozen eggs, some sour cream and onion chips for Isabel's school lunch, some bread, and the kids' bread. So 2 loaves of bread. It's a bit of a smaller haul this time because I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store again in like 4-ish days before Isabel's birthday to get her birthday supplies and all that sort of stuff. So just get us through the next 4 or 5 days type thing here. Just got Gerard down, got another package, so check out what this one is. And I was gonna go ahead and film our new homeschool area, like what this hutch is behind me. And so I did that and it's like 20 minutes long. So I decided just to make it a new video. So stay tuned. If you're interested in our homeschool space, stay tuned for the next video because I will go through that in entirety. Oh, Oh, yay, it's our replacement rivets for our bog bag. So at the end of last pool season, my bog bag got stuck in between our seats of our car, and the strap, I like kept pulling it because I didn't know what was going on. And I pulled it so hard that the strap broke. And so I was gonna just get a whole new bag, but then I forgot how expensive they are. So then I was searching, and they have like replaceable thingies, rivets I think they're called. So now I can just put the strap back on rather than buying a whole new bag. So perfect. So I told you guys maternity leave has ended and I'm starting back work, and I moved my desk over here, which is right next to the playroom right there. And then it's in the living room. So my kids sometimes play in the living room too. I'm hoping that this setup allows for a better kind of work vibe, and that I can kind of get more done while they're playing and still having a good time. Sorry, with me kind of still nearby, rather than it used to be in our dining room where that hutch I was just talking about was. So I'm hoping that this is a good space and works out. As far as returning to work, my first day was yesterday, Friday, and it was a pretty slow day. Like, I just kind of cleared my inbox and got my feet wet with things again, and Dan was home, so that worked out. This week, Dan is home a little bit, so it'll again be a good transition phase, and my whole company is actually, not my whole company, but my whole group is away this coming week at a conference. I was not, in that because I was on leave, so I am not going. But it's kind of nice because it gives me a slow transition week to catch up on my accounts and just see where my state of things are this week. So it's a nice slow transition back, which is super nice, because I cannot imagine just throwing myself back into things right now as I'm trying to adjust. So currently our plan is I have daycare at my gym for a couple hours each day. So we will probably do that every day to give me some working hours. And then I have 2-ish hours of nap time where Rosemary naps. Gerard, could be up and down with him, but Juliana, she's not napping anymore, but she does quiet time during that time. And as we start the transition, it might just be TV time at this point, but I'll plan to have another couple hours there, but that's still not quite enough. So it's gonna be me probably waking up early. Gerard's waking up around 5 a.m. right now, so I'm probably just gonna have to get up when he gets up to make sure that I can, get that couple hours in advance, because I need to do things like, LinkedIn research and just set my day up, and emails and projects, because the time where I have them napping or I have them at the daycare at the gym, I'm gonna have to use that time for external work, like making calls to customers and video chats, things where I really can't have the kids around. And then the afternoon, my thought is pretty much working as I can, and I could take internal meetings because it's okay if the kids are in the background for those, or just regular, work and stuff. And then I'm gonna have to probably use a little bit of time after the kids go to bed for anything else that I didn't get done during the day. But it's not ideal. I mean, I've done this before. Sometimes it's just like what you have to do, but it's obviously not ideal. I have a lot of mixed emotions going back. I'm not gonna be able to play with them as much. We can't go places and have, fun all the time. They're gonna have to wait. Like when they ask for something and I'm in the middle of an email or in the middle of a call, like I'm not gonna be able to help them get their clothes on their Barbies right away. I might miss the mini milestones that Gerard has, and obviously there's just so much that you miss going back to work, and a lot of ways it just sucks. So yeah, that's where we are. I'm not necessarily looking forward to this transition, but right now it's what we have to do, and I am trying to remember the positives and keep that in my mind. I am just so happy that I don't have to deal with pumping. And honestly, nursing is so much faster than pumping, so having to just nurse Gerard is so much easier. I don't have to deal with pump supplies, and it's faster. I was taking, you know, 20, 30 minutes every couple hours at work when I was back in the office with Juliana or Rosemary, whoever it was, to pump and clean parts and, you know, all that. So I honestly think I probably work more at home than I even did when I was back to work in the office, just because of the pumping situation. You have other people in the office distracting you, just kind of like kids do. You know, people stop by your desk and talk, and you go out for lunch and all those things. So I feel like I'm just thankful that I am at home working, not back in the office, because you really lose, even you have drive time that you lose at home. Just like you hardly ever see your kids when you're back to work. And we were fortunate that when I was working in the office, either Dan was home with the kids or my in-laws at the time were able to help out a bit. They can't help anymore, but at the time. So we've never had to put the kids in like formal daycare. The most daycare we've had to do is like the gym, my gym daycare, which is not really a daycare. It's just like, you know, they play for a couple hours while you're doing whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm working with. I'm also gonna try to keep up with homeschool during my lunch breaks, like during the lunch hour, because Juliana and I, that's like our bonding time. That's like when we get our one-on-one time. She loves it. All my kids have loved school. So I'm gonna really try to keep that up, but that I have to prep so much this weekend in order to be able to do that, because I don't have time during the day to like prep or get activities together. So if it's not done on the weekend and it's not in my like bins ready to go when we're gonna do school, then it's probably not gonna happen. So I definitely have to get that prepped. But yeah, once we are kind of in the swing of things for a couple weeks, I'll probably film a schedule, what our day looks like and how we make this work. But until then, yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm back to work. I can't believe Gerard is 3 months old and that means I'm going back to work. Time went so fast. It goes so slow sometimes in the days and then just so fast. The weeks go so fast. So back to work. Anyone else who is also going back to work at this time, I feel ya. We are in this together, and I'm wishing you luck and good emotions on this roller coaster that's happening. And yeah, I think that's all for today. So I will see you next time. Bye.